Hello and welcome back to Third Degree Food. I am Sam Caterer and this is the Third Degree Kitchen. We are right on the cusp of early winter, late autumn, which means only one thing. We are deep in roast dinner season. And with every good roast dinner, you need a fabulous dessert. And today I'm going to be showing you how to make the very humble apple crumble. Very few ingredients, as you can see. This is all we need in front of us and I'll run you through them without any further ado. We've got 100 grams of plain flour. We got 80 grams of golden caster sugar. We got 80 grams of butter as well, cold. It needs to be cold and diced. So we're going to make our crumble for the top of the apples. We got a little bit of granola. This works really well for that crispy topping on top of your crumble. It's absolutely fantastic. It's a good little family recipe, a good little secret we have, which I'm passing over to you. And of course, we got a little bit of granulated sugar just to top with the granola to give that nice caramelized topping. We got 4 organic Braeburn apples, which I'm going to cut into segments, and then we're going to fry them on the hob with some butter, some cinnamon and some cloves. It's going to be absolutely glorious. All those flavors merged together without any shadow of a doubt. So we're going to get into the apples. We're going to core them and then just cut them into segments. Move those to the side for now. And the way I do this, I cut them into segments like this and just take out the middle. And then half that. So again, just take out the middle and half what you got. This way they're quite uniform and they cook really well in the pan together at the same sort of rate. There's only 2 of us eating this. Obviously, if you have more people, you'll need more apples. But it's just 2 of us tucking in today. So obviously peel them first, quarter them, and then you take out the middle segment. Just like so, and half again. Very, very quick, very, very simple, and absolutely punching full of flavour. It's a delicious dessert. Anyone can make it. All you need is a bit of apple and some flour and some butter, really. That's as far as it goes. You can make your own variations, but this is the way that I like to make mine. So, remember, all our recipes are available on thirddegreefood.com. And we do have a merchandise store as well, shop.thirddegreefood.com, where you can buy these t-shirts, which are absolutely awesome. Got quite a few of them now. And as we're running up to Christmas, they could be a great little stocking filler for your partner or what have you. So get involved, give a little bit of support to the channel, if you wouldn't mind. Obviously greatly appreciated in advance. Let's get this last apple here. Very, very simple. It could not be simpler, to be honest. Just chopping a few apples. You can add raisins to this as well if you want that kind of like Austrian feel to a strudel type dessert, but we are purists here in this house, at least when it suits us. Okay, last little segment here. Okay, I'll pop these in the sink. Down the waste disposal. Okay, then what we're going to do, we're going to put them in the saucepan, just like so. Our delicious organic apple segments. I'm going to take them over to the hob. Get a bit of heat on there, and we're going to go in with a nice big knob of butter. It's going to nicely caramelize our apples. We're also going to go in with a nice handful of golden caster sugar over the top. Don't be shy. It's all good. It's a crumble after all. And start moving the butter around the pan. This is going to cook for about 20 minutes, there or thereabouts, to soften the apples. Missed a little pip there. Good shot for a Sunday. This is a great accompaniment dessert for roast pork, roast beef, you name it, it's fabulous. Or even if you're just having a cup of tea the next day, it keeps in the fridge and you can rewarm it as well because it is fruit. Okay, so our butter's melting nicely there. I'm going to add in 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon absolutely fabulous accompaniment. There's very few things in the world that work just as well as apple and cinnamon. Give that a little move around in the pan. Absolutely divine, smells incredible already. And then we're going to go in with about 10-15 cloves as well. These will soften up as well. They can go in the whole crumble. Just watch them when you eat them afterwards. There we go, just move it around. Now we're going to turn the heat down on that and give them a cover and let them chill and stew for about 20 minutes. Whilst our apples are stewing on the hob, it is now time to make our delicious crumble topping. And it's very simple. You can use a food blender if you wish. However, I prefer to use the best implement in the kitchen, your hands. One of the only times I ever take my wedding ring off, just because I don't want to get it dirty. Pop that to one side. So as I said, we've got here 100 grams of plain flour. We then go in with about 80 grams of cold cubed salted butter. Let's plunk that in there. And we have about 80 grams of caster sugar, golden caster sugar, all in the bowl. And what we're going to do is massage this all together. Just using your hands, break up that butter with the fat flour. And you want it to be like a breadcrumby type consistency when you finish. I just use one hand, so one hand's always kept clean, so you can turn the bowl around. Doesn't take long at all. And with this, you don't have to be too precise. It's a crumble. The butter's going to melt as well when it goes into the oven. Just mix it all nicely. Develop a little method, squeeze it all together, break it up, squeeze it all together, break it up. It will soon come together really nicely. Rub it between your fingers and thumbs. Super simple for a Sunday lunch and guaranteed to be a crowd pleaser. Please do give us a little like and subscribe as well. Smash that notification bell for all future videos. We've got some incredible dinners coming your way, from the humble roast dinner all the way through to incredible desserts, ice creams, the lot. So it's well worth giving us a little follow. Really easy to follow recipes, and there's a lot of fun along the way as well. And of course, every little bit of support goes a very, very long way. And if you've got a couple of minutes, please do give me a little comment down below. Let me know how you make your crumbles as well. Obviously everyone does theirs differently, but it's good to know what everyone does on their Sundays for their lunches. We're trying to build a bit of momentum on this, get a bit of a community feel for the channel. You can give us a little follow as well on Facebook at Third Degree Food, and of course on Instagram as well. Right, I think we're nearly there. You can see the consistency. It's like breadcrumbs just coming in there. Now when we finish cooking our apples, go back in there. When we finish cooking our apples, we're going to put them in here, top it with this, and then we're going to go in with our delicious granola, which is really crunchy already. So you just crunch it over the top, a little bit of sugar, and we are away with a fantastic apple crumble. There we have it. Okay. Now we can set that to one side. If you can see that there, it's absolutely divine. That's exactly what you want from your crumble mix. We'll set that to one side and go back to our apples. So our apples have been stewing for about 20 minutes. They're beautifully soft and absorbed a lot of this delicious liquor, the cinnamon, clove, butter, sugar, elixir we have here. It's going to make it smells divine. It smells like winter. It's absolutely fantastic. The kitchen, the house, smells incredible. So these are just about done. You can see how soft they are if I move it with a spoon. That's exactly where you want your apples to be. So we're going to take this off the heat and we're going to move it over and we're going to start making our crumble. Look at this, absolutely delicious apples we have here. So we're going to put them into the bottom of the bowl. Just use a spoon. Be careful because it is quite hot. Just spoon them in there, cloves and all. It's all good for flavour. liberally just push them around the bottom of the bowl. I mean, the cloves have done most of the work now, so if you don't put them all in, it doesn't matter. It's going to be very, very infused with that delicious clove flavour and the aroma. Last few in here. Just push them into the corners of the bowl. And we just get the last little bit of elixir into and over the apples. This is a winner every single time. Absolutely fantastic. You cannot go wrong with an apple crumble. Okay, so there's our apples in the bottom of the dish. We're now going to go in with a generous helping, shall we say, of the crumble. So just over the top, sprinkle it. You need a couple of layers of this. It's going to be incredible. Cover all the apples. That's why you need quite a bit of this stuff. So create a really nice top crust. Buttery, sugary deliciousness all over the place. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, and we are good to go. Put that over there. Now we go in with our very secret family recipe ingredient, the granola on the top. Some people use oats, but I find this is absolutely where you want to be with your crumble. So take a handful and just break them up over the top. Oats and all, everything in there. Gives such a lovely, crispy, crunchy topping. Wow. And a perfect accompaniment for our Sunday roast. Nice dollop of custard, double cream, you name it, have what you want with it, ice cream. It's a real pleaser and it just finishes off the lunch perfectly. Just over the top, I don't know if you can see that, that's absolutely fantastic. You'll definitely notice it after it comes out the oven. Nice bit of crunchy granola. Spend a little bit of time. I mean, it's such a rustic dessert, you don't have to be artistic about it at all. Let's get the last little bits. Over the top, the individual oats and what have you. And then lastly, we go in with a little bit of sugar, not too much because there's a lot of sugar in the dessert. Just over the top like so. You can add a pinch of salt as well, just to balance the flavours if you wish. But today, because we're having custard with it, it's just going in the oven like that. Now we're going to cook this in two parts. We're going to cook this now for about 20 minutes. Take it out, cook our roast lunch, and bang it in whilst we're eating our lunch at a low temperature, 160 degrees there or thereabouts, just to stay warm. But the first part of the cooking, it's going to go in at 190 for 20-25 minutes. As you can hear, our apple crumble is pretty much ready, so it's time to take it out of the oven. Grab some gloves. Oh wow, absolutely phenomenal. Smells absolutely divine. The cloves and the cinnamon and the apple coming through. It's just a wonderful combination. Like I say, you can eat this now if you wish, but we're going to leave it till after our Sunday roast. I'm going to pop it back in the oven for about 10-15 minutes whilst we eat our lunch at about 160 degrees there or thereabouts. But as you can see, the beautiful caramelization over the top. You see the apples just permeating through. That is all good. That is exactly what you want from your crumble. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've been Sam Caterer. This is Third Degree Food. Remember to give us a little like and subscribe and smash that notification bell if you will, please. Thank you very much in advance. And of course, please do leave your comments. They are all very much taken on board and very well appreciated. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much. I'm going to get on with the rest of Sunday lunch. See you again. So as you can hear, the apple crumble is now ready. We've had our Sunday lunch. We're just chilling in front of the sofa. We've got some films on. But yeah, now it's time to get the apple crumble out. It's looking absolutely divine. Excuse the oven, we cooked a roast pork. Absolutely lovely. And there's a dishwasher running in the background. Excuse that as well. I'll just grab a spoon. I'm going to go in with a generous spoonful of crumble. Absolutely delicious. Got that apple and it's clove in there as well. And one final missing ingredient, we're just going to grab some custard. A nice dollop of custard on the side. Excuse the ready-made business, but it is Sunday and I've shot 2 videos. Okay, let's get into it on this lovely fireworks evening. Bon appetit, enjoy. Get some of this delicious crumble in there as well. Cheers. Mmm. Mmm. It's very hot, but it's absolutely delicious. Crumble's absolutely gorgeous. That granola on top. Mmm. Mmm. Happy Sunday, everyone.